Wanted to have a little chat with you, especially if you are a real estate agent out there. So we're at the end of 2025. I'm recording this on Monday, the 29th. So we have 3 days left in this year, and everyone's talking about, their targets they want to hit next year, doing their 2026 business plan. I hope you've already got it done and finished. But if you're a real estate agent and you think 2025, was kind of a tough year, and for a lot of people it was, I want to share some statistics with you. So according to the National Association of Realtors, now we're going to use the 2024 statistic for this because, of course, we're not finished with 2025 yet for the entire year. But in 2024, 71% of all licensed real estate agents sold between 0 and 1 house. So that means that if you sold at least 2 houses, you are above average. You are in the top 30% of, agent production nationwide. But this is a little bit more, startling that they did a survey mid-2025, so probably around June or July. 94% of all real estate agents stated that they had not sold 1 house by mid-2025. So if you have sold at least 1 house in 2025 as a licensed real estate agent, you're in the top 6%. And it goes up from there. The average agent sells roughly, the average top producer, as they like to call it. I don't kind of like that word, but we'll use it, because that's what they do. Sells around 10 houses a year. Now, we won't get into income and volume because 10 houses a year in a rural part of North Carolina is completely different than 10 houses a year, say, in Beverly Hills, California, or in, Manhattan or West Palm Beach. 10 houses a year in rural North Carolina is very different than 10 houses a year in Raleigh, where I am, just because of the difference in pricing. So we'll just use the numbers with that. But keep in mind that, if you're kind of down on yourself for 2025, take a look and don't compare yourself with everyone else, because, use it as motivation, but the only person you're in comparison with and in competition with is yourself and what you've done previously. But, it was a tough year for a lot of people in real estate. Some people had the best year they've ever had because they didn't buy into that mindset. But keep in mind that, only 6% of the agents that are licensed, according to NAR, only sold a house, by mid-2025. The numbers for the entire year should probably be around February. But I want to let you know, don't beat yourself up. 2026 is going to be here soon. It's a new year. Excuse me. It's a new year. You're going to, hit the ground running, as we all do on New Year's. But I wanted to share that with you, that, just keep moving, keep going along. And I hope, you enter 2026 with a bang and have a fantastic real estate year.